Okay, what I wanted to do with this video was show Alex a little something about how our Glock pistols work. Alex, you know, the first thing we do when we're working with firearms is that we make sure they're empty, right? Mm-hmm. We check to make sure there's no magazine in. You check the bore to make sure there's nothing in there, and then you point it in a safe direction and pull the trigger to make sure that the firing pin is not set. Okay, so we're also going to move these magazines out of the way. So now that that's done, what I had done is I had ordered a new a stainless steel guide rod, and a new recoil spring. And I was just going to show, I thought it would be kind of neat to show Alex how to put this in. And because I'm thinking, you know, the more he learns about how our firearms work, that maybe, you know, he'll take a little more pride in the mechanics, and you know, just having the knowledge will make him feel better about how they work and that sort of thing. So I don't know, I'm sure there's a philosophy in there somewhere. But anyway, so Alex, what you do is, you know, you always keep this pointed in a safe direction, even though we've tested it, you know, and we know it's empty. You still want to treat it like it's loaded, right? Okay. So the way you break down this Glock is you grab it like this, and you pull back slightly on it, and you take these two tabs right here, right? And then you just and that releases the slide. Okay. So now, as you can see, mine has the factory recoil spring and the plastic. Good Lord. So anyway, see this little part right here?
Yes.
This is the part that when the pistol recoils, you know, back on the slide, it makes it go back into place, right? So, but this is plastic, so I'm going to take that old one out. See, take a look at that.
That's plastic?
Well, the spring is metal. Let me move this around a little bit so you can see. See this part right here, the rod on the inside?
Yeah.
That's plastic. So, you know, the spring takes all of the energy out of the shot. So the plastic part is just a guide for the spring. So theoretically, you know, it's fine. But, you know, you watch these videos where they say, oh, you can just snap the guide rod like a pencil, and it makes you a little nervous, and you wonder why Glock doesn't put stainless steel guide rods in there. But anyway, so this is a new guide rod. As you can see, it has the little Allen wrench opening there, and has the new little retainer ring on it. And so what we do, Alex, is we unscrew that. Will you hold that to make sure I don't lose it? I got kind of a funny story while I'm getting this out. Yeah. I had to order a new spring, and I'll show you. Oh, that little retainer spring in there. I was trying to replace this slide release. I got an extended one, and the spring popped out and just disappeared right in front of me. Well, I ordered another one, and you know, while it's on its way, Alex just happened to be walking by, and he actually found it. Yeah. Laying on the floor.
I was just like, is this it?
That's it. I was like, good Lord, how could that possibly be?
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do, Alex, is we're going to take this new spring, we're going to slide it over that, and I think I'm just going to be able to compress this. When I put that down, wait a minute, let me put this on. And now, will you put that screw in there for me?
Yeah. it's tight. Oh,
we need to get a little Allen wrench.
yeah.
But now you can see. Thanks, Alex. I think that would have been hard to do by myself. So now that the way that fits back in is that's the. By the way, this is the barrel.
Is that where you put the
cool?
bullets go through?
Yeah, that's what the bullets can see that. So this
Yeah.
little ramp right here.
Yeah.
The bullets will come up that little ramp and go into the barrel from the magazine. See, they basically go in like that.
Yeah.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the barrel back in. Like that. Now I'm going to put this end in first. Now you see this, the barrel has a little place for see that little curved part right there?
Yeah.
That's where that little stainless steel round part fits. So that goes in there. And then,
Does it make a difference which part you go in first?
well, yeah, you need to put this end in first because it slides through that hole. So see how it's sticking out now? See how that little part? Now I'm going to get an Allen wrench and tighten it up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take the time to do it right now. So now what happens is we put this back on, but first I wanted to show you, see this little part right here? Well, and I got an extended slide release there, and also have an extended mag release that I put in. So see this part right here? Well, let me put it back together. You see these little rails
Yeah.
right there?
Is that where it slides on?
That's where it slides on, just like that. Then you test the action again. Kind of assume it's loaded. So when you're racking it like that, you always want to point it in a safe direction to pull the trigger.
How old will I be when?
That's funny. I can really tell the difference. I know it sounds funny, but it seems like the front end is a little bit heavier now, which is supposed to help with the recoil also. So what were you gonna ask me?
I was gonna say, how old do I have to be when we can shoot it at a shooting range or something?
Well, I may let you try this if it's not too loud for you. But
I don't know.
but anyway, the magazine goes in like this, right?
Yeah.
Like that. And this part is the mag release. See that button? Go ahead and push that button. See? So the mag falls out. So then I'm just going to, since I put that mag in there, I'm going to check it again. Make sure it's not loaded. And so I just thought that was neat. I just thought I'd share that with Alex. Now what I have here, I need to find a little tub, because now I have all these spare parts. I have here's the new slide lock spring I ordered and didn't need because Alex found it. And this is the old mag release and the old slide release. And so now I have a couple of parts. So what we need to do is find a little tub. Where's that? And I'll save this. So what I'll do is I'll get a little tub, a little plastic tub or something, and I'll start to collect all these parts.
So the Glock, it says Austria on it. Is it made in Austria?
Yes. I believe the parts are, and our listeners can correct me on this because I'm not a Glock expert, but I believe the parts, it's manufactured. Parts are made in Austria. And you see this little, see right there? What does it say right there?
Made in Austria, Glock Incorporated,
Smyrna, Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia.
I think they're assembled in Smyrna, Georgia. So, but yeah, it's a Glock is a very popular pistol. I had a hard time deciding what I wanted to purchase for my first pistol after not having one for a very long time, and I settled on this one because of its size. It's compact, but it's also big enough for your hand. You know, they have a larger Glock and they have smaller ones. This is sort of the mid-size one.
Can I hold it?
Yeah, you can hold it, but make sure you're always pointing in a safe direction. Let's get over this way a little bit. Yeah. Point it this way.
Okay.
Now, how you operate it is pull back. Always keep it pointed in a safe direction, and pull back that slide. And pull it back.
Hey, that's hard.
Yeah. Let me show you. Okay. See these grooves right here?
Yeah.
Pull back on those.
Oh, okay.
Like that. It's going to be hard now because that's part of the job. There you go. Okay. Now point in the safe direction and pull the trigger. There you go. Now, part of the reason that spring is so, hard, so stiff is because it helps control the recoil. It helps absorb the recoil as the barrel's coming, as this is coming back.
Yeah.
As the slide's coming back. So.
Is it pretty loud?
It's pretty loud. You have to wear ear protection.
Yeah.
So, but we have ear protection and safety glasses we'll wear, and we're getting ready to join the local rifle club, so we'll have a range to go to. We can shoot your. Well, I can't give it away. I can't give your Christmas present away, so.
Huh?
Huh?
AK-47.
Oopsie. AK-47. That would be my Christmas present, not yours. Now what we want to do is safely store the pistol back in its place. So we'll put it back there, put our magazines in here, close that up, and we'll put it back in a safe place, right? Mm-hmm. And not to ever touch the pistol unless I ask you.
I know.
For some reason, if we had an emergency or something and I wasn't able to get to it, you know where I hide it, right?
No, but we're not going to tell it on camera, so.
No, we're not going to tell it on camera. But I have explained to Alex that he is to never touch this pistol unless I request him to. And so he knows not to play with this pistol.
Yeah.
And
I already have enough Nerf guns as it is, so.
You have enough Nerf guns? Well, and you have your Red Ryder and your Crossman 1077 AS,
I
which
don't
is
really play with those either. So.
That's right. We don't play with those.
There's a fly.
That's right. So anyway, I'm trying to teach Alex safety. I'm also trying to teach him about the mechanics of the firearms so that he will understand how they work. And I think the more knowledge our youth have, the better off they will be in the future. When he is, I would like for him to be able to take down and clean his own, pistols or rifles or whatever when he gets to that age. Do it with confidence and understand the safety issues. And I just think, like most of you, the more we can teach our youth, the better. So, all right. You have any closing thoughts? Was that interesting? It was at least interesting, right? I know it wasn't really exciting, but
I know, but
it was at least
it's
interesting.
nice to learn about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.